Hello everyone, Cat Cosmic here. I went into a clothes shop the other day. I felt I needed some attire in keeping with my presenting, to add a little sophistication that wearing no clothing fails to provide. Yes, I know I'm a cat, but I am a talking cat after all, and an aware cat, which makes me smarter than the vast majority of those in creation. Anyway, I asked the tailor if he had anything to fit my size, and he responded, "Well, if we do, someone's going to get fired." Honestly, how unaccommodating of him. Maybe I'll fashion myself a bow tie or something. Well, I have more words of Duane the Great Writer to share with you all, even for tailors who don't cater for cats. Carrying on with the theme of fighting monsters on the real side. There's two sides to everything. There's different ways to approach this. One of Duane's galactic experiences was with the Callum god, and it wasn't working out as he hoped. But when Duane stuck his hand into the Callum, the influence had vanished. Ex-corporation members will have a lot of dealings with the influence. It will be very heavy with Joni and Harry. The personal you won't understand everything, but the real you can see it, and it attempts to convey this to the personal self. When confronted with monsters and enemies, every situation is different. Duane once kicked a creature like a football, and Rebazar shot him. It's always best to see and stand real with what makes sense, like the sun shining. That's what the isness is. The personal self will have to eat and sleep and have drama, and it shows up at times, and the guides will use that on the real side for various means. But this is where your awareness becomes more acute, more defined for yourself, for you to recognize what's going on. It's almost endless in creation to figure these things out, because life is a flow. It's everything, and always is everything, and we are therefore always dealing with everything. With our mind, senses, our body here, and our other 4 bodies that we have to deal with, and our real awareness to be recognized. It is a whole lot to figure out and define, including situations where people must work for a living, which takes focus also. Sometimes after the dream demonstrations and experiences, it can be discouraging, because we go through so much to figure out the smallest things, and at the same time trying to present something to the world that makes sense, because that reflects upon us as an individual, and collectively also. So you decide how to approach this, and we always get alternative views and suggestions from others, but always take the risk. Situations can be seen from the literal side, and seen from many different viewpoints, from different people's perspectives, and even from the monster's side. What's the monster doing there? What is his intent? And what is he thinking? All these views add up to eventually recognizing the is. That's why we are going through all of this. If we don't take the time to do all this and encompass all of this, we stay stuck in our personal view, and then it becomes just the eternal battle. We are the decider all the time. Realistically, it's not life, the guides or others. They are just presenting the demonstration. Life provides the demonstrations that are all around us. We decide our position with all of this. It's not about right or wrong. We just do the best we can with what is happening right now, with our dealings with the world. We will constantly have to deal with these things in all their guises, from beautiful women to men with nice suits. It all looks good, but is it? You decide. As with battling monsters, when feeling ill, as an example, there's the option of just giving in to it. The chance to just lay down and dream, and it can be fine then. Some people fight the illness, take lots of medication, they have to get to work, etc. They push and push it and strain themselves. Better perhaps to just go with it. It's a bliss all on its own. There are many ways to view things. The challenge is to present this. Decide what to do with the monsters. But the world is really one big monster. We're not fighting the system. we're trying to creatively get through the system to where it pays attention. The monster that's been created here. The grid we're in. And anyway, monsters aren't so bad. I'd say the real monsters are those who neglect to accommodate a cat's clothing needs. But I won't bear a grudge. One moment, I'm just arranging for a monster friend of mine to attach an astral kick-me sign to that tailor's back. I sincerely hope the tailor has lovely dreams, even if he does start to feel a little like a football over the coming weeks. Speak with you soon, and don't be brushing off so readily and dismissively the needs of cats.